for Sarah's. She missed a drive volley earlier. They're both complaining about the non-call of the machine. Towson certain that was out.
Ms. Towson is requesting a video review to see if the lights were turned on during the point.
Oh, I see. I thought she was saying that it was out, but yeah, the lights shouldn't be turned on during a point. Claims that she was distracted. She's going straight back to the same position. Moment.
If the lights were turned on before, you are not letting me talk. Okay.
Because this is stupid.
Hello? Okay.
Not sure if we'll get to see.
We need to see if the lights were turned on during the point, like before Mirra hit the ball. Okay.
That's inconclusive, isn't it? No discernible change in the shadows.
Okay, one more time, because I can see that the court gets brighter.
Oh. Is that conclusive proof?
And the court gets clearly brighter before, right now. Like just before Mirra hits the ball.
Does get brighter. Just there.
Yes.
This will not please Mirra Andreeva. She's already on a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, based on video review, the lights were turned on before Andreeva hit the ball. That means there was a hindrance. We will replay the point.
So now she'll go and challenge. This won't do her any good at all.
The lights were...
She just needed to fend her first. Oh, here we go.
But it was...
Tell me that we have to replay this point because you think she would have had a chance to hit this.
I can tell you something if you let me talk.
What can you tell me?
So, the lights were turned on before you hit the ball. It was before you hit the ball.
Yeah.
She was, when you were hitting the ball, she was already asking me about the lights. Like
she knew that she would lose this point.
Okay, but she...
I was in the middle of the service line. Of course she would have stopped this point.
Mirra.
You know how ridiculous this call is.
Mirra, on my judgment, the point will be replayed.
That's all she can do. I hope you heard all that.
You get fined for your mistakes? I don't think so, because this
if I make a mistake, we will see after the match. No problem. Yes.
Tears of frustration.
Let's go over the last 8 women who are in this tournament. Paulini has advanced to the semifinal. She won this morning. Peyton Sturge is going to play Svitolina. I always mispronounce that name wrong. And then tomorrow, Andreeva is going to play Gauff. That's going to be a massive one. I don't know. I don't remember these two playing recently at all. And then Sabalenka plays Zhang. I think Sabalenka should take that one pretty easily, but we shall see. That's why they play the matches. Andreeva, always super emotional, it seems like, in almost every match where it's a competitive one. And to her credit, she came out and won this one in 3 sets. Clara Towson, she is a really underrated player right now. She's really doing well in every tournament she's been playing in. The Danish superstar doing really well against Mirra Andreeva, the 18-year-old, recently turned 18-year-old Mirra, with Conchita Martinez, her coach, in the crowd, as always, watching this one. Mirra got an unsportsmanlike conduct warning, and then kind of needed to be pretty careful when she was talking to the umpire. She had an interesting question. I don't know if you heard that right at the end there when she was talking to the umpire, but that call didn't go her way. It was just a weird thing where the lights came on, as you saw, and Ken Andreeva, a really young 18-year-old Andreeva, beat a really young American. We love our Americans over here in the U.S., Coco Gauff. That'll be an interesting one to see. It's been a really long day. I haven't been able to. I was not able to watch the Paulini match this morning. Cannot wait to review that in just a few moments. But can Peyton Stearns advance to the semifinals? Peyton has been doing really well. She knocked out Naomi Osaka yesterday, and just a few matches left for this one. I think there's a tournament or two, and then finally left before Roland Garros. We'll finally get to the second Grand Slam of the year. Of course, our beloved Iga Swiatek, the clay court queen, hasn't been doing as well as she did last year or the year before that. But can Swiatek defend her Roland Garros title? We'll see about that. We know that Gauff is also really good on clay too. Those players, I think, I played in a French Open final, Gauff and Swiatek. So, and then Sabalenka, wow, Sabalenka against Kostyuk yesterday. That was arguably the best match of the tournament on the women's side, and went into another tiebreak. And those two players, they played each other 2 weeks in a row now in two different tournaments, and Sabalenka able to come out in that one. So, man, Sabalenka looks really good. She's one of those you really can't take her for granted. I mean, Sabalenka could be down a break in a set and just come right back, and you can't give her an inch or she'll take a foot. So it's really interesting to see Sabalenka, who is the true world number one right now. Tell me in the comments if you agree with that. Sabalenka is the true world number one on the women's side. So let's go over it again just for fun. Sabalenka is going to play Zhang. Sabalenka has beaten Zhang 3 or 4 of the last times they've met. So we're anticipating that Sabalenka is going to win that one respectfully, relatively easily, but we'll see. Zhang needs to try some new things to win that one. Gauff and Andreeva, as far as I know, these two matches, these two quarterfinals are the time is to be determined on where they're going to play. So I need to dig into that. We were super spoiled earlier this year when Indian Wells and Miami Open were back to back over here in the U.S. We got to watch these matches in a normal hour of the day, whereas these matches over there, overseas in Italy, we have to get up pretty early for these. So, and we're happy to do it because we love tennis. And then today, Polini beat Schneider, and Stearns is going to play Svitolini here in about 15 minutes. That's the U.S. versus Ukraine. Can Peyton Stearns continue her? Svitolini has been playing really well. Yesterday, like I said, Sabalenka beat Kostyuk, as I'm sure you know already. Andreescu made it a competitive first set with Zhang, but lost 7-5, 6-1. And then we talked about Andreeva in this one. So many great matches yesterday, too. Gauff annihilated Raducanu. Polini beat Ostapenko yesterday. Schneider beat Mertens. And then Stearns, like I said earlier, beat Naomi Osaka. I know you have a lot of options on where you can watch your tennis analysis. If you're watching here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, thank you so much. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. Do you see that word thanks right there on the bottom right on YouTube, on your phone, or on your computer? You can send me money that way. It's super, super easy to do all around the world. It just takes a few clicks. Any amount, small, medium, or large, thank you so much. When you send, I'm able to eat food. So thank you for your support. Andreeva and Conchita Martinez. As I'm sure you know already, if you're a hardcore tennis fan, that is a super cool relationship between coach and player. And we'll see how long that continues. I really think that, the player that I'm getting pinged by work here as I'm standing here. Farmers Branch to DFW Airport. Very interesting. Working hard, even if I stand here. I have not been able to even eat breakfast or lunch today. It's been so difficult doing all this stuff at one time. So thank you so much for your support. If you're able to hit that thanks button, it's been a lot of fun rocking and rolling with the tennis matches. Cannot wait for the Roland Garros to start and to see if Swiatek can defend her title. I'm just standing by to see if dispatch. That looks like someone else got that. So yeah, tennis is in the blood over here in the U.S., but respectfully saying not as much as it is over there overseas, and I think that Italy is really over there in Rome is really enjoying this tournament. Madrid was pretty cool too, and then that Porsche Open over there in Germany was pretty awesome too. So cannot wait for the players to come back to the U.S. I always look forward to the Cincinnati Open later in the tennis season, which will be, of course, before the U.S. Open, and hopefully there's a couple of other WTA 500 or WTA 1000 events in the U.S. coming up. I know there's the Canadian Open, which is pretty cool. I think that's held in Montreal, um, which Świątek and I remember Pagula playing in that one last year. So play all around the world. It's just really amazing. Every continent, tons of countries. What is it like being a professional tennis player? I wish I knew. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. Mirra Andreeva, so emotional all the time. We have so much respect for her. She's playing so well. She is the Indian Wells champion. There's no doubt she's going to try to defend that next year over there in California. And let's see if she can win some more tournaments, hopefully one or two more or maybe more. We'll see. Ken Madison Keys, who won the Australian Open, the only Grand Slam this year so far. Ken Madison Keys win the Grand Slam, a.k.a. win all 4 Grand Slams. No, that's not going to happen. But Madison Keys, we'll see how she does in the U.S. Open. You know, she played really well on the hard courts. And who did Madison Keys lose to in this Italian Open? Let me know in the comments on that. I have my mind escapes me on that one as I don't have my notes in front of me. Thank you for your support. Hit the subscribe button below. Best muscle video on YouTube. Andreeva, we love her so much. And we'll see how she does tomorrow against Coco Gauff. Talk to you later. Thanks.